Hey guys, Jay Martin here. Just wanted to talk to you something that's been a part of my pretty much all of my adult life, and it's a lot to do with fitness. You know, I think we sometimes complicate things when it comes to fitness, and I really feel that if you keep things basic. And right now, I'm not even going to talk to you about lifting weights. And yes, I've competed in a couple fitness shows. Competed at a very high level in arm wrestling. Kind of one of the reasons why I got into fitness. That was a lot of years ago. Um, but really, to look fit, I honestly feel you don't have to exercise. Uh, but the biggest uh, um, problem we have is our North American diet. Um, and it's not really your problem. It's something that your parents probably introduced to you, their parents introduced to them. And with our environment now, we think some of the food that we eat is normal. And I challenge you this. Was this food available, you know, thousands of years ago for humans? Um, and if you think like that, this is the reason why I said that. If you think like that, and you eat like a human did 4,000 years ago, uh, could you have a piece of bread? Could you have a hamburger? And where I'm going with this is, um, don't overthink a diet. Eat as natural as you can. And it's funny. I was fishing this a couple days ago with a guy half my age, and he always admired that I stayed in fairly good shape. And I told him this. I said, eat as natural as you can. If it's vegetables, fruit, meat, keep it that way. He said, well, I have yogurt. And I said, well, can you pick yogurt off a tree or a plant or dig it up from the ground? Well, yeah, but it's yogurt. I said, read the ingredients in the yogurt. So people don't understand this. So a cucumber, a radish, an onion, celery is just that. That's the way it comes. That's the way it's picked. Fruit, same thing. If you're eating protein from animals, same thing. You're not putting flour or stuff on it. Eat it as is. And then he said, well, I've got one of those nut bars. He says, oh, this is good for you. And I said, read the ingredients. So if you're going to eat nuts, eat a direct nut in its true natural form. You know, and it's really not a lot of our fault. It really comes down to this is all we know. And I think, you know, when I was young, I got introduced to, you know, I started going to the gym and learning fitness. And like I said, it's been a part of my life for 40 years. So I know most of North Americans do not necessarily have to go exercise. It's their diet direct. And people think, oh, I got to go run, I got to go to a gym, which is great. So a gym is good for strengthening around joints, strengthening your muscles, also for cardio work like your circulatory system, your lungs. But when it comes to pure fat and the structure of your body, really it comes down to just diet. I see many people in the gym that really never lose weight because they're not altering their diet. They're not eating as natural as they can be. And that's really what it comes down to. So that protein bar or that granular bar and that yogurt was, hey, you know, this young guy thought that's what you should be eating. No. And it goes beyond that. Like, I'll just talk about me as a kid. You know, I was eating cereal in the morning, you know, Frosted Flakes, shredded wheat, whatever it was, a couple pieces of toast. Then I had sandwiches for lunch. And then at dinner, we would always have a piece of meat. We'd have some vegetables. We'd have, you know, 5 or 6 pieces of bread on the dinner table and potatoes. this is 3 times a day, all these complex carbs, especially bread. But you got to watch bread, potatoes, pasta, and rice. But eat all the vegetables you want. Just eat them in its natural form. And we have an epidemic going right now with the corona. But this eating thing that's going on is an epidemic, has been for years. And it's unfortunate. It's not that we all should be exercising. It's just we're not eating vegetables in their natural form, fruits and meats. We're doing everything to them. We're adding bread, we're adding flour. Like how many of you are eating bagels and cookies and eating cereal? Really? Cereal? Can you pick a cereal from a plant? Bread from a plant? Pasta from a plant? Anything like that. If you put your mindset, okay, as Jay said, can I pick this and eat it direct? If you can, it's probably not bad for you. There are a couple situations you really got to watch there, and I don't want to go into it. I don't want to make it as simple as you can. You got to watch potatoes, which all things with potatoes, chips, everything. You got to watch especially flour. Cakes, I love chocolate cake. I love bread. Doesn't like me. I can't. If I do have it, I try and have a piece of toast in the morning, or go 4 days without it, especially potatoes or anything, and then have a treat. And the biggest thing is with this, once you start doing it, you'll realize how much weight you can lose, and you don't have to exercise. You'll get to a weight where you might have been where you were coming out of high school or post-secondary school. And most people don't realize that. They think, oh, it's just my age, this is the way I should be. It's not. It's not. It's our diet. Anyways, this is just something that's been on my mind, and I've been wanting to talk about it for a bit. Being 40 years, what I call 40 years of training and being around fitness. And it's just something I wanted to put out there, and hopefully you enjoyed what I said.